Be honest with me right now. You can sit through a 3-hour gaming session without blinking. You can scroll TikTok so long your thumb develops abs. But the moment you open a textbook, your brain just leaves. Like it packed its bags, caught an Uber, and said,
"Good luck, bro."
And then you sit there calling yourself lazy. Nah, you're not lazy. Your brain has been hacked. Like genuinely scammed. Nigerian prince level scammed. Let me explain. Everyone calls dopamine the feel-good chemical. Wrong. Dopamine isn't about feeling good. It's about wanting things. It's the craving, the itch. It's the reason you open the fridge, stare at nothing for 10 seconds, close it, then open it again 2 minutes later like new food spawned in there. Scientists proved this with rats. They gave rats a lever that blasted dopamine every time they pressed it. These rats went absolutely unhinged. Stopped eating, stopped sleeping, just kept hammering the lever like it owed them money. Now look at your screen time report. Look at it. You opened Instagram 47 times today. For what? You already saw all the posts. You're the rat, my friend. I'm the rat. We're all the rat. The lever just got a software update and a For You page. Here's where it gets ugly. Your brain has a volume knob for pleasure. Every time you blast it with cheap dopamine, scrolling, junk food, gaming marathons, your brain panics and turns the volume down. That's tolerance. Imagine you eat at a 5-star buffet every day. Lobster, Wagyu steak, that sushi where the chef looks personally offended if you use soy sauce. Then one day someone hands you plain white rice and says, "Enjoy." You'd look at them like they just insulted your entire bloodline. That's your brain on social media. Studying feels like chewing cardboard. Exercise feels like a court sentence. Having a conversation with a real human feels like unpaid labor. Not because those things are bad. Your brain's volume knob is just turned so far down that anything without a notification sound feels like watching paint dry. In a waiting room, with no Wi-Fi. And the only magazine is about lawnmowers. So what's the play? You do something absolutely terrifying. You get bored, voluntarily. It's called a dopamine reset. You cut the junk. No phone, no doom scrolling, no falling down a YouTube rabbit hole about what if the moon disappeared at 3 a.m. Just you, alone, with your own thoughts. I know that sounds like psychological warfare, but here's what happens. When you remove the buffet, plain rice starts hitting different. Your brain goes, wait, there's nothing to scroll? I guess I'll organize my desk? And suddenly, boring things become interesting because they're better than literally staring at a ceiling counting dots. You don't need to go full monk mode though. Just one rule. Work first, reward later. 1 hour of focused work, then 15 minutes of screen time. Treat your brain like a kindergartner. No dessert until you eat the vegetables. No TikTok until the homework is done. Simple. Real talk for a second. If you're dealing with actual depression or burnout, this is different. Your dopamine isn't too high. It's already on the floor. Cutting out the few things that still give you energy is like taking water away from someone in a desert. Don't detox. Swap. Replace scrolling with a short walk, some sunlight, one tiny task you can finish. Small wins compound. That's the move. Billion-dollar companies hired the smartest engineers on Earth to keep you pressing that lever. They are literally betting against you. So prove them wrong. Your brain isn't broken, it just needs a reboot. And it starts with one boring afternoon.